Hello, and welcome to this Climatix IC learning session about the system dashboard. This e-learning covers the workflow of creating and activating a system dashboard. A special editor for the system dashboard is used to create an operational unit that includes multiple plants. The creation of a dashboard follows the same procedure as for a plant dashboard. Before we can start designing a dashboard, some preparations must be made. First of all, a system application set must be created. The application set, in turn, must be assigned to a system. As next, the system and a unique index number must be assigned to the plant. Let us assume that a building is constructed with a similar application. Therefore, we can assign the same system application set to the system Middle East. As a result, all indexes must have the same definition to the systems that are using the same application set. In our example, the system application, type X, is assigned. As you can see, the air handling unit must be assigned to index 1 and the chiller application to index 2 and so on and so forth. These indexes are the key to displaying the data point correctly in the system dashboard when the same system application set is used. Let us consider another example, where the system to the right is assigned to another system application set of type Y. In this case, the index numbering is not decisive. Basically, the index depends on the system application set. Once these settings have been completed, a system dashboard can be created. However, we will start by introducing the creation of a system dashboard. As you can see, there is a separate system dashboard menu. The reason for this lies in the data query via the system application set, which then accesses the corresponding plant via the index. For demonstration purposes, I have already prepared a simple dashboard with information about online status. All kinds of tiles, as explained in the previous video, can be added to display the system in the best possible way. Let us look at adding data points because this looks a little different. We give the tile a meaningful name that can be defined from tokens and free text. Under the Data Point tab, we look for a data point. As you can see, no plants are listed, instead system plant index numbers are displayed. This index behind the system plant indicates the index that was set in the plant settings. As an example, we add a new clock data point and name it. Next, we select the system plant 1 from the system Europe and search for the system clock hour. We add another data point and name it. Next, we select the system plant 2, and searching again for a clock data point. It is not important from which systems the data points are assigned, as we will see in a moment. The test function helps to understand the use of the index number. We see two systems listed. If we select the Europe system, the data points are loaded from the Berlin plant, since we only have one plant in the system. If we choose the Middle East system, the data points will be loaded from the plant in Nepal and India, as we have several plants in the system. Once the system dashboard is created, we can export the dashboard. According to the workflow presented at the beginning, we must first create a system application set and assign it to a system. Only then can we assign it to a plant. This process is necessary for a system dashboard to be created and tested at all. To do so, we navigate to the application set and select a system application set. I have already created two types of them. The application set contains a name, a variant, and the option for the visibility. Next, we need to assign the system application set to a system. We navigate to the system menu and select a system. Besides the basic settings, we also need to select the system application set. The changes must be saved. At this point, we can assign the system to the plant. We navigate to the menu Plant, select the plant Berlin. In the plant settings, we assign this plant to the system Europe and set an index number. Again, we save the changes. We navigate back to the plant overview. The index indicates the purpose of the plant. It is a definition within systems that use the same system application set. We define that plants which are operated as an air handling unit are marked with index 1 and a chiller with index 2 and so on and so forth. For better understanding, we have added the application to the plant name. The index number 1 means that the plant runs as an air handling unit. Let's briefly review the learning. As you can see, the Berlin plant runs as an air handling unit and is assigned to index 1. Would it be possible or correct to assign it to index 2? The answer is, we can't tell with the information we have. We have to check both systems. If both systems use the same system application set, index 2 would not be allowed. If the systems use different system application sets, the index can have its own numbering. At this point, we could create a system dashboard as we explained earlier. Next, we are going to load the system dashboard into the application set. We navigate to the application set and select the system. In the system settings, we need to upload the system dashboard under application. We also need to set a name and file version before saving. Next, we need to define the user access to display the system dashboard. Therefore, we navigate to Settings and the User Access Configuration table. With the owner user role chosen, we select the newly created dashboard file. Do not forget to save the changes. At this point, we have completed the configuration and can now check the system dashboard. To do this, we navigate to the Operation, Systems menu and select Europe. As you can see, the dashboard shows the data point of the Berlin plant. When the Middle East system is selected, the dashboard queries the data points from the assigned plants. Now it's time to apply what you have learned.